Yo. Welcome to the Sacred Jedi Texts. I just want to show off what I picked up today. I'm going to be talking about issue 1 of the High Republic comic from 2022, which just dropped today. I'm not going to have any spoilers. I'm just going to talk about some stuff that I liked about it. I think it's a pretty cool issue. I'm definitely looking forward to what's coming out next. So this is the first comic of Phase 2. Phase 2 takes place 150 years before the events of Light of the Jedi, or 382 years before the events of A New Hope. So this story opens up following this character here. His name is Vildar Mak. He's a Jedi. He's been posted to a certain planet. It is known by many names, including the Pilgrim Moon and the Kyber Heart. The planet's real name is Jedha. That's the planet from Rogue One that CGI Tarkin had the Death Star fire on.
We need a statement, not a manifesto. The Holy City will be enough for today.
So at this point in Star Wars history, Jedha is a lot different than what we saw in Rogue One. In Rogue One, it seemed like it's past its prime. It's kind of a rundown place. There's collapsed statues. The place is kind of like falling apart. In the comic, Jedha is a very, very important place in galactic culture. A lot of different like Force religions. That's like their holy place. Like the Jedi once ruled Jedha. They say in the book here. But a lot of different other Force beliefs also have holy sites there. So it's kind of like I guess it's kind of like the Jerusalem of Star Wars, kind of. So other than like the Jedi, the Fallen EC also have like a presence here, and so do the Sorcerers of Tune, which first appeared in Lando Calrissian in the Mind Harp of Sharu, which is a favorite book of our creative consultant Dan May. That book was first published in 1983, and the Fallen EC also first appeared in the Black Fleet Crisis trilogy from the 90s. And there's also a lot of other different Force beliefs there, such as the Guardians of the Wills, and the Church of the Force, which Lor San Tekka from Force Awakens was a member of. There's also an event called the Convocation, which is an open dialogue between different believers of the Force on Jedha, so they all can have a presence there and kind of speak their minds. If you want to know more about the Convocation, there's actually a short story at the end called Peace and Unity. It kind of goes over that. You can see how it turns out. Pretty interesting stuff. And speaking of Force believers and different Force cults, it does kind of tie into another book I've been reading, which I'm not going to go on. This one's going to get its own video, but I am almost finished with Path of Deceit. I have less than 100 pages to go. As soon as I finish it, I will be posting a video. Like I said, I'm not going too deep into this, but I just wanted to go over because I was excited about it. And I will be keeping up with the comics, definitely the main series and anything that ties off of that. I am very excited for The Blade. I know that Porter Engle was cooking some fire dishes for my boy Loden Greatstorm in Light of the Jedi. I want to see he was up to 150 years earlier as The Blade. Obviously, it's another comic series I'm very excited for right now. Speaking of Phase 2, some other stuff coming up soon. There's Quest for the Hidden City, which is coming out on November 1st. That's a junior book. I'm probably actually going to read that, and I'll post a video about that. The second issue of the High Republic comic will be out on November 9th, and you know my mouth is watering just thinking about the first adult novel from Phase 2, Convergence, which will be out on November 22nd. Obviously, I will be covering all of that stuff. After Convergence, there's obviously going to be more adult novels, junior novels, young adult novels. I will be keeping up with all that stuff. The next video that I post is most likely going to be Path of Deceit. There's a 99.9% chance that's going to happen unless like George Lucas decides to do a tribute video. Obviously, Awesome Time to Kill, waiting for some of the new High Republic stuff to come out. The next Legends book I'm going to cover is going to be Swarm War. Obviously, I want to know what's going on with that Chiss-Killik border conflict. Just because it's a big Star Wars day, we got a new Andor episode, which I like. I'm not going to go into detail about. I liked it. I also I'm going to show off some new acquisitions I got. I finally got Volume 3 of the first High Republic comic series. This one is very good. Eye of the Storm is probably my favorite comic arc in the it's its own thing. It's not part of the main series, but Eye of the Storm is probably one of my favorite comic things from Phase 1. And then just because I didn't have this already, I picked up X-Wing Mercy Kill. Rest in peace, Aaron Alston. I now have a complete set of all the X-Wing books. So once I maybe down the road, once I finish up some High Republic stuff and some other Legend stuff, I'll get to the X-Wing books. I love Corran Horn, by the way. I just wanted to say thank you again for tuning in. Obviously, keep watching. Please like and subscribe. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube now. Tell your friends if you love Star Wars books. I'll be posting pictures, reviewing stuff, talking about stuff. I love talking about Star Wars. So if you like hearing about Star Wars, you've picked a great channel to follow. Thank you. This has been a Tim May production.